Did you know that outcomes you face are actually a product of your own doing? From toxic relationships to toxic environments, it's all a product of your wants. Today, I'm going to reveal a secret that keeps many people suffering: subconscious manifestation. Now, to know how you may be manifesting outcomes unintentionally, you first need to know the truth about the subconscious mind. The difference between the conscious and the subconscious mind is that the conscious mind just means awareness. The subconscious mind just means unawareness. For example, second nature, that's a system of unawareness. So you pick up on mannerisms, you do certain things, you pick up on mannerisms and you do them and you're unaware of it. That's what it means to be subconscious. It's not something outside of ourselves. It's not a state, it's not a mysterious state that we cannot tap into. It just means unawareness. Conscious just means awareness. So when you become aware of the subconscious, so for example, you may walk or talk a certain way. You may not be conscious of it at first until someone mentions it to you. That's when you become conscious. And when you become conscious, you're no longer subconscious about it. So, conscious mind and the subconscious mind both are not things that we cannot tap into. It's not outside of ourselves. These are things within our own ability. Just the way that they're spoken about often makes it seem like they're a force outside of ourselves when they're actually within us and we can easily tap into it. If you want to see the things you do on a subconscious level, you want to bring awareness to those things. How do you do that? By sitting still. You can notice if you sit still long enough, you can notice certain things you do. That's what it means to be still, stillness meditation. So, once again, the subconscious just means unawareness. Conscious just means awareness. You become conscious. Once you become conscious of how you look, for example, if you were ever told you were ugly and started becoming aware of it, that's the distinction in action. You were never conscious of your looks until someone mentioned it. So instead of being subconscious about your looks, you became conscious. And sometimes it can even become a security. You're conscious, you being conscious of certain things can even become a security. So that's the distinction that many people miss. Conscious is just awareness, subconscious is just unawareness. It's just titles. These are not forces outside of ourselves. Now, let me tell you how I came about this conclusion. So, recently, I came across this person at work, this girl. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about her before. So, this girl has been in my mind constantly, right? She keeps appearing in my dreams. And every time I'm at work, I see her at the most random places. So it even got to a point because 2 days ago, I dreamed about her again. And it got to a point I got frustrated because why do I keep seeing this person? So as I was at work, just pondering, something came into my mind. I was manifesting her subconsciously. And this really like widened my perspective. Because the thing is, right, when you focus on certain things, you start seeing it more often. You ever have that experience where once you notice a car, you start seeing it everywhere? That's like subconscious manifestation. You start let your mind or you, not even your mind, you start lasering on these things. You start noticing them more because that's you manifesting it. That's you manifesting it. You are manifesting these outcomes. You're seeing these cars repeatedly because you started to notice it, right? So subconscious manifestation is a powerful thing. And some people, it's really a powerful thing because the things you do unintentionally, the things you're unaware of, are the things that manifest in reality. So if someone is poor, it's because they manifested that result, right? They may even have been influenced, but influence can only do you so much. It can't do you too crazy. If you're really like aware and think for yourself, it can't harm you too crazy. But really, Being poor is just all within. Like you manifested that. They were manifested that result. Rich people manifest that. Subconscious, like whether or not they're aware or unaware of it, they manifest their results. But usually, some people can naturally be rich because they just naturally have the qualities. They just embody it, so they don't really have to think much about. They don't really have to learn much or embody much. But for someone that's poor, they have a lot of learning and embodiment to do. A person can really end up poor because they manifested that. Like they didn't embody rich traits. They only have poor qualities. The way they speak, their mannerisms, it's all poor. So they manifested that result that they're poor. And even relationships, you manifest toxic ones. You manifest successful ones. It's really all you. It's not a being outside of yourself. It's all you. Whether you're aware, whether you're conscious or subconscious about it, you are manifesting it. So that's the power of subconscious manifestation. And honestly, once you realize, once you become aware of it, certain things you do, that's room for you to begin to change the patterns. Because you can have poor qualities, and that those poor qualities will manifest your reality. It may lead you to a poor results, whether it be materialistically or spiritually. Those qualities you embody, poor or rich, will manifest outwardly. So if you're like a toxic person, another thing, subconscious download. When you listen to music, when you watch films, when you perform a task repeatedly, you download that subconsciously. Because there's a thing about rhythm too. Like when something is rhythmic or when something's catchy, it's like repetition, it just downloads into you. And let me tell you, you cannot download something you don't like. Like this even works for the internet. Are you going to download a song you hate? No. Why would you do that? You hate the song. Why would you download a song you hate? Why would you download a movie you hate? You get me? Why would you download a book that can teach you something if you hate it? So when you embody these negative traits, when you embody these positive traits, because you perform these tasks or watch the movies or watch or listen to music, you download them because you like it. And you just may not be aware of it. You just may not be subconscious about it. You may not be subconscious that you like it, but you like it. That's why it downloads within you. So yeah, this is the power of subconscious manifestation. Very powerful thing. And I came across it while I was just at work. What makes it powerful is the fact that it all takes place in unawareness. You do things and you're unaware about it. So that's why it's so powerful. But once you become conscious of them, there's room for you to change those results. So